And this is take 2. In my first attempt at recording this, a Tesla driver was blocking a streetcar and getting honked at. It was quite wild. And then an emergency vehicle tried to come south down Bay Street here, and that got blocked. But unfortunately, the dummy YouTuber at the helm of this camera thought he had pressed record, but he didn't, and I ended up making my way all the way over to almost University Avenue before I realized I wasn't actually recording. And hello there. It is Friday, May 10th. 3:37 p.m. is the time, and it's about 13 degrees Celsius. Now I'm here once again at the intersection of Bay and King Street. The video I posted this morning started off from the same spot, but in that one, I headed east. So I thought I'd mix it up and we'll head west on this one. There's a 508 Lakeshore streetcar. And when I started recording that first attempt, those traffic enforcement officers weren't there. I guess they showed up just after 3:30. I came downtown to make a return, and I brought my camera gear with me. And if you're wondering where all the bikes in the bike share system are, a number of them are right here. I saw a post on Reddit showing a lot of the bike share racks were empty. All right. I know when I see an emergency vehicle blazing with its sirens on, I decide to take my luggage and cross the road right in front of it as we look up at the TD Center. And I feel like a broken record because I've already commented on this bike. I'm pretty sure it's seen better days. I was just past York Street when I realized I wasn't recording. This is the financial district, and we'll be heading into the entertainment district.
Once I know that we have
But given that it's a Friday, this is probably the least busy of all the weekdays to be here. It's also not quite rush hour yet. And there's the 504, so I've seen a 504, 503, 508, and 501 streetcar all running along King Street. Ones that normally would be on Queen are diverted south. For this stretch due to the Ontario line construction. Well, that was a 504A. This one is a 504B. So that'll be going all the way to Broadview Station. And we're at York Street. And this is University Avenue coming up, so this is where St. Andrew Station is. It's where the financial district ends and the entertainment district begins. And when I left my apartment, the forecast was calling for rain throughout the afternoon, starting at 3. That no longer seems to be the case.
What about like?
And that's a look southbound University.
Ya he dejado uno para hoy.
I've definitely picked a quiet time of day to walk through here. That video that I posted this morning downtown was quite busy. There's Roy Thompson Hall, home of the Toronto Symphony Orchestra, with the CN Tower looming behind it. And I realized I just covered this stretch of King Street a week ago when I went to the Sky Dome to see a Blue Jays game. And that one I went south at John Street down to the Dome. This one will keep on heading west as I head over the Canada Walk of Fame. I just walked over Rush.
No Keither.
Robbie Robertson, Lorne Michaels of SNL fame, Mike Myers of SNL fame, Shania Twain, Alanis Morissette, Paul Anka. Six, Live in the Six, the musical. Final performance May 26th. That's the Royal Alex. And there are, I think, a trio of really tall towers, including a super tall designed by Frank Gehry, slated to go in just over here.
No, I mean, I want to be like, I don't want to.
There's the Princess of Wales Theatre, which originally showed Miss Saigon. Looks like there'll be a showing of Les Miserables at 7:30. We're at John Street. And this section here is referred to as Restaurant Row. Can't even remember the last time I ate here. I think it was during Summerlicious back in 2018. And you may be familiar with the Toronto International Film Festival. Or not, but either way, its headquarters are right across the street at the Tiff Bell Lightbox. All right, so this is Peter Street coming up. I'll head north up to Queen here. There's the Sutton Place Hotel.
Potato.
South of King here, it's known as Blue Jays Way, and that'll lead you down to the Sky Dome. And a lot of the city's nightlife, well, not a lot of it, but a great deal of it, is just west of here along King. I need to do an updated, more current nightlife walk through this area. Maybe I'll do that next Friday. As we head north up Peter. This is Adelaide Street. Yeah, there used to be a big club where that condo has gone up called Levels. And it changed names a few times since then. Also, the first Burrito Boys location was located just next to it. There's a city market. That would fall under the Loblaws boycott if you're participating in that. That used to contain a lively bar on that corner there. And I believe there used to be a club called This Is London, located just down this alley. And I've made it to Queen Street West.
I did that too. Yeah, but like when you're ordering for someone else, don't you ask? That's true. That's true. I was like, oh, yeah. Usually no. Only one is one person. No, like I literally complained about like
It's like the expert. Not working, but
All right, and now we are almost back to John Street. So maybe what I'll do is I'll head north up University and then walk along Armoury. This is a busy retail stretch of Queen.
yeah, there's I know one's a bar.
This used to be a second cup.
We're all together, yay!
Let's cross over here. There's the Chum Building. Speaker's Corner used to be right there. It's something I think City TV could revive. And their Dundas Square location would be a good spot for it. I remember seeing the Smashing Pumpkins play in that parking lot over there. That was shortly after Melancholy. I think that guy just picked up a cigarette. That's a look south down Duncan Street. Feels a lot warmer than 13 or 14. Magic 8 Ball says 13 degrees Celsius. And this is University Avenue. I don't think I'll make it all the way across, but we can try.
When they were rebuilding all the streets, it was around the same time.
And there is now permanently closed entrance to Osgood Station. I imagine Metrolinx will open up a new entrance once the Ontario line is ready. But you can enter it over there at the Four Seasons Center for the Performing Arts. And at the other two corners of the intersection. There's Osgood Hall and New City Hall looming behind it.
That's crazy.
There's the Beaux Arts Canada Life building. So this is north up the east side of University Avenue.
You ever do any like volunteer?
I think this might be part of the staging ground for the Ontario Line construction. I may be off on that. There's the Toronto Courthouse. This is Armoury Street, which is rocking a brand new courthouse. I'm not sure if this is relocating across the street or if it's another one. I think this might be where Old City Hall's courts are being relocated. You can tell I didn't brush up on any research for this. There it is, the Ontario Court of Justice, Toronto. Let's take Center Street here, up to Dundas maybe. That's the backside of the DoubleTree Hotel. There's a development notice here for a 41-story building. Hong Shin has been a staple of this area for a while. This Juju Cafe and Board Games is new. I guess those businesses might have to relocate. And this is the Little Tokyo stretch of Dundas Street. I ended that video I posted this morning just a few blocks east of here. Here's Edward Street, which runs between Yonge and University. There's the hollowed out guts of the old McLean's building. These buildings look vaguely familiar. 72 stories planned. Does that mean this building will be coming down? To allow the construction of 2 mixed-use towers that will include retail space on the ground level with residential above. There's the old Toronto coach terminal, which has since given way to a newer facility down at CIBC Square, connected to Union Station. Look at this, let's take this up. I think that is Elm Street, just north of here. I don't know if I've ever done a video along Edward Street before. That's something I'll plan out. Sometimes I do a fair bit of research and I look up historical structures and some of the history on the street and learn about some of the current businesses there. And sometimes I'm in a not so chatty mood like this one and I just kind of wing it. I have done this next street before. This is Elizabeth Street coming up. That's part of Sick Kids Hospital. Used to be a small hotel right on this corner here. That building right there on the right. As we've made it to Bay Street.
Keep it open.
And I guess I'm going north on Bay now.
That's pretty cool.
Here's what we'll do. We'll go finish up in College Park. So this is Gerrard Street West. It looks like a new Araba is moving in. Well, that won't do anything to alleviate the high grocery prices. It's a very expensive shop. They just noticed, but on the flip side, it's quite convenient and it's 24 hours. So I'm sure it'll be a welcome addition. And that is Yonge Street off in the distance. And we are in College Park. There's a BBX Pro. It's listed as a mobility scooter. I think that thing has more in common with a car than a scooter. Oh, he brought down the pylon. I hope you enjoyed this somewhat random West Side wander, starting in the financial district, making my way over along King into the entertainment district and north up to Queen Street, and over the university, and then kind of working my way northeast up to College Park. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support what I do on YouTube, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides. And there is a super thanks button occurring down below if you wish to say thanks that way. Anywho, thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Yep.